Hello and welcome to another episode of Spirit Seeking with Pratick on Sound Health Solution. In the previous episode, we were talking about small tips and tricks to make your 2020 better. In this episode, we shall be continuing the same. Let's get started right away. So, we started with life. Right? Although I speak a lot about we getting very caught up in this environment of ours, it's also equally important to have a goal in life, to have an objective in life, right? That goal should be driven from your dreams, from your vocation, from your deepest core. Whatever you're born to be, whatever you're born to do, you're supposed to identify and work ahead in its path. Now, in that process, there needs to be a goal that says, I want to be here in this track of mine. I want to be at this position in these many years in this track of life of mine. Now, there's a lot of people do this. There's no difficult thing in setting a goal. It's about dreaming big. It's about whatever makes you happy. But people usually slip when it comes to evaluating oneself again and again in regard to the goal that we have set. For example, I want to be established as a writer. That's a dream. That's a vocation. Now we start taking up writing jobs. We start doing a lot of things about writing. We might write short stories, whatever it is. We take one track, but we fail to acknowledge that we have a goal. And the next time we hear somebody singing very beautifully, we say, "Oh, I want to be a singer," and then we start the entire process all over again, which is good. It's good to have multiple goals. It's all about time management. But what I mean is, if you have a goal, make sure that it's time bound. If I want to be a writer, how do I want to be seen in the society? What do I want to write? What project? Or what do I want to be a part of? That needs to be detailed down in how many years, right? And year after year, at the end of every year, you need to sit down and evaluate your goal. Evaluate if you've reached your specific objectives or not. If you've completed some portion of the path that you're taking or not. Or are you still getting stranded? Or are you still wandering? It's okay to wander. If that's your goal, it's okay to wander. But wandering also has a discipline. It's a system. It's not like you wander like a crazy person. Right? So evaluate your goals and see if you are reaching closer to them or not. Another thing to do, and one of the most important things to do in 2020, is to set yourself free. We have a very delighted kindred spirit inside ourselves. A lot of people usually lose it very fast in their journey of life, in childhood. Some people trade it for ego. Some people trade it for patience. Some people trade it for responsibilities. Some people trade it for health, this, that. But the idea is that they trade it. They trade that spirit of theirs. And it's not necessary to trade it. That's the whole point. We as humans are excited beings. We get so excited that whenever we think about something, we think about the extremities of that track. If we think about Being a child, we become the most extreme child. If we think about growing up, we become the most boring grown up in the entire world. We trade one thing for another because we reach extremities. The key is to balance. Now, this balancing requires a lot of hard work and a lot of discipline. This is difficult, but this is also fun. This is one of the objectives of my life. I understand that whenever we are progressing through life, every step that we take is like walking on a razor sharp sword. And you have a abyss this side and an abyss that side. So if you do not walk in a balanced way, you might cut your feet. And if you are even more unbalanced, you might fall on either of the abyss on your sides. And in this balancing process, I want to remind you that you need to set yourself free. You need to set your emotions free. You need to set your words free. You need to set your actions free. You need to set your involvement free. You need to set your expressions free. Right? I have seen people trade that spirit for patience, for tolerance. They carry around a poker face. They seem very calm and contented, but inside a tornado is brewing up. Some people trade it for adulthood. They say, I'm an adult, I'm not supposed to smile, I'm not supposed to have fun. That's not true. You're human. You're supposed to have fun. This is one life that you get. You're supposed to have fun in this life. Right? So make sure that you express, free yourself, but also make sure that you're disciplined and remain in that balance. And while you are re-evaluating your past, make sure you point out and are aware of the areas that need to change in your life, that need changes in your life. And the key thing is to thank your past self. So many people have this opinion in their head that they were not a good person from a certain year to a certain year. That's not true, however. You had to go through the things that you went through in order to become a good person. Nobody comes out an angel. Nobody comes out successful. Nobody comes out with their goals and desires accomplished. It's all about going through this journey and finding yourself and recreating yourself at every step. So thank your past self for whoever you are. Forgive your past self for the mistakes it might have done. Reflect on whatever your past has taught you and recognize the wounds that you need to heal from. And get ready to make yourself confident in order to voyage through 2020. If you liked this video, do not forget to press the like button. If you like whatever is happening in Sound Health Solution, do not forget to subscribe to us. We'll make sure that we come up with more videos like this for you in the future. Until next time.